Today we're exploring abandoned F1 tracks. At least abandoned in the F1 game, that is. And to be honest, I'm scratching my head here thinking, why on earth did they ever abandon these circuits? Because in this video, I am specifically talking about the abandoned short layout circuits we had back on F1 2020 and introduced for F1 2019. We had a short circuit layout of Bahrain, Silverstone, Suzuka, and COTA. It gave you a different kind of experience that you could actually play out like a normal Grand Prix race. You could do like a full, 100%, 50% race like you would do in a career mode, for example. Overall, I actually see no reason why they abandoned this idea and this concept from 2021 onwards. Like, if anything, they should have added more short layouts to give us more interesting things to play with. Oh man, even hearing the music for this game booting up. This game had aura, man. Infinite aura. Now, if memory serves correct, COTA is one of the more interesting short layout circuits in my opinion, so that's why we're starting here as we go to lights out and we're underway. And it's just so good, honestly, just to be back on a game that has properly trained AI for ERS. And actually, look at that, actually makes moves into turn one as we're gonna try and make it 4 wide into turn one, as it's also great to be back in this all-conquering black Mercedes from 2020. What a machine this was in 2020. But we're now coming up to the short part of the circuit, so instead of going right, the cones are there and we go left. And then look how technical this bit is. Very tight, narrow little chicane, left, right, and then on to the sector 3. And so that is the major shortcut. COTA is quite a long circuit, a little bit too long. It might be, it drags on sometimes in career mode for sure, as I play it now on the current F1 games. But it's really makes it a very short and sweet circuit, and a really good flowing one. I think that's one of the more fun little shortcuts they've done with the circuits. Like, if I remember, Silverstone's just very simple, just loops round to the back straight. Suzuka just cuts from the S section just straight on to the last corner, whereas this actually added some technicality to it. Yes, you are pretty much going flat out through that chicane bit, but like, let's say we'll come back to it in classic cars later on in the video. It's actually a bit of a section you have to navigate properly, especially if you're trying to make an overtake there. You would fully have to lift off. You would have to give people space to actually make a move, as we now try and catch up to, actually quite funny, we're catching up to Russell in the Williams. Wow, this feels weird now. This feels really weird to see Russell in this Williams. We're driving as Hamilton, of course, so current F1 teammate, and to be fair to Russell, he has kept it ahead because it's a difficult place to make a pass. We're going to absolutely send it on the Williams there as he turns in a little bit. We get a bit argy-bargy. We get up into P15. We've only got 5 laps, so it's not a long race here, but we are in this Mercedes that is so much quicker. And now let's go ahead down, use a bit of the ERS properly now, and see what we can do in this very monstrous Mercedes. Oh, Raikkonen, where are you going to go, mate? He goes defensive. We go to the outside. Play it, dance it around the outside. Lovely. He's going to try and get us on the exit, but we're going to use overtake mode, and we're not going to get absolutely rinsed by his acceleration. Right, I want to try and go through this shortcut bit as quick as we can this time. So let's set this up, go a bit slower here on purpose to really chuck it in, carry speed, pretty much flat out through there, really riding the curbs. We gained a lot there on Lando, but I just didn't want to dive it on that left-hander on the inside. Instead, I'll actually open up to, it seems, my new favorite overtaking spot here on F1 2020 here at COTA. The move on the inside, and now we catch up to Ocon. I thought about maybe throwing it down the inside. You have so much confidence in this Mercedes. It's ridiculous. Like, you just feel supreme in it. All right, here we go. Oh, look at this thing in the corners. Menacing. I'm actually having to really go quite slow because this Renault is awful through that left-hander. Get it on the inside. Right, we're only up to P12, on lap 4. It has been some time since I have been on F1 2020, so it would have cut me some slack of maybe not being as quick. And I also am on a controller. I always do these kind of more casual videos on a controller. I feel like if I probably was on a wheel, it would come back to me a bit quicker. Right, I'm going to commit through here. A lot of curb there. On the inside. Oh, lovely little undercut. Oh, what a move. What a move in the shortcut section. Oh, he's got me back, though. Ocon with his switchback. Oh, it's great. Wheel-to-wheel stuff here. Sorry, that's not even Ocon, that's Perez. Back when Perez had a bit of fight about him. Get Sainz on the outside. Sorry, mate. Gonna try and grab DRS off the Alpha Tower if we can. Plant the power. DRS open. Lovely. Thank you. Into the points. I'll take that. I'll take that. From last place, bear in mind, it's a short circuit, so there's less kilometers for me to gain on every car, actually. So this is actually a harder challenge to go from last up the order. But really, this is more just a testament of the AI, you know, not just letting me by. It's not been an easy affair. Right, here we go. Going to nail it again. Oh, we nailed it so much. We're pushing Gasly through that section. My God, he's slow. Right, going for this move again on the inside. Lovely. Get the nose turned in. Kvyat. Oh, I forgot Kvyat was even around in F1 in 2020 still. Seems like a lifetime now we haven't had Daniel Kvyat in Formula 1. I suppose it really has felt like a lifetime, you know. 2020 does not just seem like 4 years ago. As Bottas wins the race, so it's still a win for the Mercedes team here in 2020 as we go on the outside just to nick P8. No, on the line. Kvyat fights me. Right, for Silverstone short, we've gone classic. We're in the beautiful 06 Renault as we go to lights out. And we're underway. My God, the lights were on for an absolute age there. What was going on? The race director fell asleep, clearly, as we're off and we're underway. We're last in class. Yep, this game, remember, had different classes of classic cars. Multi-tier Formula 1 race. The modern game could never. I say modern. This game was only 4 years old, but it's so sad to see how far the game has fallen, as that is the shortcut then. Plenty of curb on the inside as we cut from Village straight on to the back straight. Honestly, and to be honest, this is a common theme. I've seen other creators doing streams and stuff lately, going back to F1 2020, discovering how fun the classic cars were, obviously, and maybe at the time all of us neglected them. I certainly maybe neglected them more than I should have at the time in F1 2020's game cycle. But it's because now you really realize how much content this game had in comparison to this year's game. I will say that, oh my God, the classic cars, the classic AI are amazing. What? Unless I'm just really bad at driving this classic Renault, like, they're mullering me. We're only 9th. We're only 1 place higher in class. I think compared to COTA, this is definitely not as interesting as a short circuit, but it's still a bit of fun, you know, especially this bit with a huge curb. You get it right and you gain a lot of time there. It's all flat. You got the cones. I love the fact with the short layout. I love the fact there's cones there to, like, you know, stop you going to the other circuit. Just the little detail which you just wouldn't, I would think you would never normally find in the F1 games usually. Bro, what are these AI on? They're absolutely smoking me. The video is called Exploring Abandoned Circuits, not getting absolutely massacred on them. I simply must make an overtake before the end of the race. If I come P9 and we have just made 1 overtake this entire race, I just need to liquidate. Come on, let's get the McLaren. This is a pretty cool battle, though. We've got him. We've got him. Oh, even the sounds of these classic cars. Just better, isn't it? It's just nicer to look at as well. I never thought I'd be one of these F1 fans saying stuff like that. F1 24 is making me a nostalgia merchant at the moment. Come on, get the Ferrari. Oh, we're bump drafting the Ferrari. Come on, come on. In the toe. Gaining. Gaining. Oh, pulling out for the move. Here we go. Oh, we're mullered him. We've absolutely mullered him. I'll take it. P7, my lucky number. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. Thank you, Short Silverstone. You've been real. You've been good. And we're now on to Suzuka Short, and we could not drive a Sebastian Vettel here at this layout as we go to 5 red lights because of that infamous, horrendous pit stop that I had on this game when we did a challenge around here. Where am I? Where am I, pit crew? Where am I? Ferrari! What have you done? Where were you, lads? You've gone to sleep. I think that was actually technically on F1 2019, but it's still similarly looking Ferrari and just with a lot worse of an engine. This was a very poor Ferrari, so I'm not expecting to climb up the order, but I will try my best to navigate through the S section. This is a very tricky short circuit because it is so difficult to overtake in this section anyway, and then it's pretty much just this section because we now turn right. You go over a slight blind crest Bit of a technical right-hander because you don't want to go too eager and early as you will hit that inside wall, and then you come onto the main straight. Right, can we get Russell? Come on, come on. No, oh my God. The Williams actually minced me there on the corner exit. Try and feed it in, Arav. Oh, yeah, a little bit of ping pong there, but it's fine. We're driving as Vettel. He's used to a bit of ping pong as we now... What a move on the Haas. We sling it through. Look at the momentum we've got here. Oh, go on. We almost pushed the Haas through that corner. I think this is the most in the groove I've felt on a short circuit, actually. It's just a shame that despite that, because the Ferrari's just awful in this game, and it's a difficult place to bar, so I can't make more moves. Come on the outside. Come on, yes, come on. I want to try and get a move on the inside bit of the shortened layout. Can we do that? As we try and swing it in. Here we go. Swing it. Oh, no, Kimmy, no, give us the room, man. Mark my words, we will get an overtake done there. Oh, my God, this Ferrari. It's got no straight line. All right, we're still behind the Alpha. The game knows. The game knows I want to try this overtake again. Right, swing it. Nice. Set it up. Switch back. Right to left. Lovely. Oh, beautiful. Overtake's just more fun in this game. Fact. Also fact, this Ferrari's top end speed. Oh my God. Can we get Kvyat? One last overtake. Verstappen wins. The short layout. Can we send it? Oh, it's so close. And yet so far from making the overtake. And there's no chance of doing it in a straight line. As we now go to our final short race. It's Bahrain short, of course, to end it as we now drive as Verstappen as we go to 5 red lights alongside his best pal Latifi here at the back of the red lights out, and we're underway. And obviously Bahrain short doing everyone and their mother a favor, shortening this annoying circuit. Well, at least in my opinion. I mean, I feel like a lot of people also would agree with me as we go 4 abreast ahead, 3 wide for us. I mean, look at that. Wow, F124 could never. And then we cut immediately right here. We only did 3 turns there, and we go to the short version. We cut out that really difficult left-hander down the crest, and we're just flat out again as we try and send it to the inside of the Haas, climb the hill. Now, the rest of it's pretty normal, so even though it's a very quick shortcut, the rest of it then just feels like the normal circuit, of course. Although, to be fair, I think this is probably the best part of the circuit in terms of the flow you have, the ability to actually make moves through this right-hander onto this little straight before the main straight, as we're going to really try and squeeze the Haas there on the right, then go to the racing line, but he turns in. Jeez. And here we go, fighting going on ahead. Oh, look at that pack on the mini-map there, as they're all trying to get some space into turn 1. We're saving it a bit of battery, but we're going to send it down the inside from very far back. We're going to try and catch the AlphaTauri napping, but Gasly actually insists on trying to make the corner, but I'm going to say no. And oh, we almost slammed into the back of Vettel there. I could definitely make a move on the outside if I play my cards right on that shortcut. All right, easy. Let's play this right. I'll go on the outside, use the esports line there, using all the curb and more. On the outside to the inside now. Squeeze out Seb, ride the curb. On the inside now of Leclerc. Sorry, needs must. I would love to be a bit more delicate, but on a controller, that's just not possible. But anyway, this was Verstappen 2020. We've got to be aggressive. We've got to be an absolute terrorist into some of these corners. Just like this. Absolutely send it. Lando locks up a little bit, and we get the move. I want to know what the best way is around this shortcut line. Like, I feel like that's a bit slow. All right, getting on science here. I think we'll keep within DRS. Get the move done. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's try and set up a move in the shortcut. I'm going to go for the double switchback. Watch this. Right, on the inside. Going to just give Carlos enough room. Then going to go tighter on the line. 1 switchback. And then we go for the 2nd switchback. Oh, we've absolutely duped him. We've spun his head so much, he thinks he's in Qatar. Oh, push like a stabbed rat, but I just won't be able to catch Stroll by the end. We've gone purple. Hamilton gets the fast lap of the Grand Prix, but I think we're going to steal it to end out this Bahrain short race and the entire video. That has been the 4 different abandoned short layout tracks from F1 2020 and 2019. Don't know why they abandoned them. Don't know why we didn't get an expansion on this, you know, on the short layouts. I think more layouts of every circuit would be great to add flavor, add, you know, more powerful packing sprint race modes online, offline, you know, have them available in career mode maybe past season 1. You know, it could add so much. Just a simple thing like, you know, just changing the layout. The track is already made. Just code the AI, code the game to go on the shorter way, and Bob's your uncle. You got so much content there. Don't know why they ever left them, but hey ho. Guys, if you have enjoyed it, then be sure to hit the like button. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. If you're around here, then do get subscribed for weekly Formula 1 content. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.